Okay, in this this is MATLAB lecture number 6. It talk about how we can use anonymous functions, and it give us more practice about functions and menus. In exercise number 1, we have to write a MATLAB program using menu, anonymous functions, and build integral function to ask user to enter one of the following options. So how we can ask user to enter one of the following options? We have a built-in function called menu. And surely the menu will return the option selected. The number represents the option selected. If we selected the first one, the menu will return the one. If you selected the second option, the menu will return 2, and so on. So we have to keep the selected option in a variable, so that say select SEL equal menu. This is the built-in function menu, and this menu, guys, it is a built-in function. Sorry, this is not built-in function. It accepts a string, the first string, and then the first thing is the title of the menu. Say that select, okay, as example. The second string, it will be the first option. The first option, calculate f of x. So let us write f of x. Let me calculate f of x. The next option, it is calculation of g of c. g of c. The last option, exit. So we can write the last option, it is exit from the menu or the program, like this. And at the end of this one, I don't want to see the value of SEL in the command window. I will write semicolon like this. Now, guys, just to remind you, when run the program, say that this is file name, number, whatever. Okay, let me save it any name. Okay, now as you see, we will see now a menu. The select is the title of the menu, f of x is the first option, g of c second option, exit third option. If I selected g of c, the menu will return the number 2, represent the second option. So as you see here in the workspace, we have a variable called SEL, and current value is 2. This is just a reminder, guys. We talked about menus before. Now, if the user select 1, we have to calculate f of x. So let us use switch. We can use switch or f, it's up to you. I will switch on the value of SEL. This is the end of the switch. Case that the value of SEL equal to 1. Okay, what I will do, we have to define the anonymous function f of x equal x to the power 2 plus c multiplied by x plus 1. This function, guys. Okay, this function. So how we can declare an anonymous function? It's very easy. We can write the handle name, the handle or the function name f as example, equal at means it is anonymous function that can be used later anytime within the case number 1. F equal at, what is the output from this function, the input, sorry, of this function? It is x. Outside the bracket, make space. What is the definition of the function? It is x to the power of 2. Okay, not at, sorry, to the power of 2, x to the power of 2 plus c multiplied by x plus, I'm sorry guys, again, plus c multiplied by x plus 1. We can write them between brackets, no problem, like this. Then semicolon. I don't want to see the definition again in the command window. Now, as you see, f, it is the function name or handle name, equal at, that means it's anonymous function. X, it is the input. What's the output value? It is this function definition, x to the power 2 plus cx plus 1. So this function is function of x. Because we define this function here, c should be known before, guys. So we have to ask user to enter the c value. So we can write c equal input. It is a built-in function used to display a message and read the keyboard entry entered by user. So please enter the value of c, then go to next line. Okay, like this. Now we declare the function. Next, prompt user, we prompted him previously. Calculate f of x for the interval 0 to 20. So the x value now, guys, the x value, or we can keep it x or t, it depends. Because we use the function f of x, we can write x, no problem, but we can write t if you wish. It's up to you. T equal 0 to 20. Say that the increment is 1, semicolon. I don't want to see the result in the command window. Now we want to calculate f of x. We can say that y equal f of t, like this, guys, semicolon, semicolon. I don't want to see the result. Remember that t here, guys, it is a vector. It could be, guys, it could be a value, one value. Let me show you at the beginning. T equal 20, okay? T equal 20. Now for t equal 20, y it is f of t, okay? Let me remove the semicolon to show you the result. Save, run the program. Just wait. This is f of x. C, enter the value of c. Say that c is 1. Y equal 421. Y equal 421. Okay? 20 to the power 2, 400. Plus 1 multiplied by 20, 420. Plus 1, 421. So correct. Now what if I want t to be from 0 to 21 to 20? That means we have a vector. Just to remind you, what is t equal 0 to 20? T equals 0 to 20. It is a vector containing numbers from 0 to 20, incremented by 1. So guys, if I run the program now, I will get an error. So calculate f of x. This is 1 for c. Error. What is error? The matrix dimension not agree. Why? Because t here, guys, it's a vector, and in this equation we have x to the power 2. How we can write it, guys? How we can change it or solve the problem? We have to write dot here before the power, dot, because here we have x, it is a vector because I'm applying the function at each time point. Time is t from 0 to 20. Guys, I told you we can keep it x equal from 0 to 20, or keep it like this, f of t, to distinguish between them. That's it. Now let me remove the semicolon and I will show you the result now again. Select f of x. Okay, say that it is 1. See the y values, Let me simplify it by making the increment not 1. Make the increment is 4. So we have 5 values only. Run, select the first option. See, it is 1. See, y values, it's 1, 21, 73, and so on. Why? Because t, it's not one value. We have 6 values in t, 6 values inside t, because t, it's a vector here. If you want to show it in a good way, we can write a message f print f. We can write a message like this: the value of the function f at x equal from 0 to 20 are the value of the function. It's okay. Or the values, better, the values of the function f at x from 0 to 20 are, then go to next line like this. And then we can calculate f of t like this, and we can use display function. I want to display the values of y. So y, it's a variable, not a string. Run the program again. Select the first option. See, it is 2. See, the values of the function f at x equals 0 to 20 are, these are the values. Next step, guys, case the user select the second option. We want to calculate g of c. What's g of c? It is another anonymous function which is represent the integration of f from 0 to 1, okay, according to x. So we have case that the select sel value equal to 2. You want to declare this function. So we can write again f. Why we should write again f? Because we have 2 individual cases. Maybe the user will select from the beginning g of c. If you want to calculate g of c according to f, the previous f, it will not run because we don't have the value or definition of f. So we will work as individual case. So if equal at again, at of x, that means the x, it is the input variable name, and definition, it is same like this. So let me copy it here like this. Okay, then now I want to ask user to enter the value of c also, because we declared the function with c. C should be known before. Now I have to write g, or g capital, equal, it is anonymous function, but the variable here, it is c, because when you okay, I will show you. Let me write here, we want another variable. Say that g small, it is equal to integral. We have a built-in function called integral. We want to integrate which function f, from which period, from 0 to 1 as written in the equation. See the equation, g of c equal integration from 0 to 1 of the f according to x. So if I integrate this one according to x, then we have to evaluate the integration from 0 1, the x will disappear, and we have only c in this function. So this is why I wrote here g equal at of c. G equal at of c. What is the definition of this function? It is integral of which one? Integral of the f from 0 to 1, like this, guys. Okay, this is the definition of the function, and this one should be removed. Okay, so what I'm doing now, I'm just declaring a new function, anonymous function. The name handle of the function is g. It is the input here is c, and the definition integral of the previous function, and semicolon here I don't want to see. Now let me print the value of g. We can write display the g. I will pass nothing. Because this function g, it is a function of c, and c, it's constant here, and it's given before. So we don't have vector variable here. We have just one value. We don't have input because the g, it's already calculated according to c. So write here display g of nothing. Okay, or you can, if you wish, this one, it could be a vector here, and this one, it will be a vector at the end. Now let me save, run the program. Second option, g of c. Please enter, say 1. I'm waiting the results. See the g of c, which is 1, it will be 1.833. Let me run the program again. Select g of c again. This is 20. The result 11.33. If you want to show a better message, you can copy this one here, put here, and write a good message. The third option case that the user selected, the third option 3, I want to do what? Break. Okay, that's it. Break to exit from the menu. But break here, guys, as you see, break here, it should break a loop, but we don't have a loop here. We don't have any loop here. Now this program, as you see, it should run continuously, right? Continuous running MATLAB script. So break now, break now, it will not work. Okay, but all of these from here to here should be in a continuous running program, which is while. I will use 1 to make it continuous, because while 1, it's always 1, true. I will paste the code here, then I will align them correctly like this. Good. This is the end for the switch statement, I think, and this is the case. Put it like this better, I think. Yes. Okay. This is for the switch. Where is the while end? This is the while end, and we can just here print f function to print as example, go to next line, then the end, then go to next line like this. Save. Now break, it will work, guys, because we have a loop, and break, it will break a loop. But we have a warning here. Switch might not be aligned with its end. switch might not be aligned with its end. Now it's okay. But let me do the following: case number 1, case number 2, or equal this one, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, to make them user-friendly programs, so we can know or read it carefully and understand everything at the same time. Now run the program again. I will select, as you see, f of c, f of x, it is c 1, then g of c, this is 2, okay, and finally exit, see, exit the end. So this is the first classwork or first practice or exercise. It show us how we can use the anonymous functions in general. Now guys, just a note. First, line number 16 and 17 can be one line. How? We can write g equal at of c, integral of this function. This function, we can write, see this one, all of these can be, we can cut them and put them instead of f, like this, Control V. That's it. And remove the f. No need for the f, because we are not focusing on f here. So it's the integral of this function, okay, at or in interval 0 to 1. If you run the program, I will show you the result. Same. Say g of c 1. We have a problem here. What this problem? What this problem is? Not enough input arguments. Not enough input arguments. Integral at of x. This is the function from 0 to 1. It's correct, actually. I don't know what's wrong here. Never mind, keep it as it is, no problem. But it is correct, guys. Maybe it is brackets. No. Integral bracket. Let me write brackets like this and try again. Okay, save, run the program. Select the second one, G or C is 1. I don't know. It should be correct, guys. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Keep it like before, better. Okay, maybe I did a mistake. I don't know what this mistake. Anyway, the second thing in part number 1, it says that plot x versus f of x. So as you see, we have t here. It is the values of x, and y, it is the values of f of x. So I will display the y values and then plot. To plot, write plot. In the x-axis we have t, in the y-axis we have y, and sure you can write title, grid on, and colors, do all things. So save, run the program again. I'll see f of x, say c equal 2. These are the values. I'm waiting the graph to be displayed. Still MATLAB busy. Yes, this is the graph of f of x versus t. And now exit. Okay.